Collaborating for presentations. Time management. Time management is really crucial in any group project, and you really want to make sure to communicate because especially in college, people have different schedules, and you really got to work with everyone and work with their schedules to make sure you can get it done on time. And one of the most important things about time management is aim to be ahead of schedule because things always seem to come up, and if you aim for the day it's due, there's a good chance something's going to come up and then you won't be able to get it done in time. Collaborating in person can be a very effective way, and it just tends to make things easier. It's a good time to clear up any confusion and really set out the main bulk of the project and what you're going to be talking about. And then it just makes building the presentation and reviewing and revising information easier, but it's not always necessary. Virtual collaboration is also really important, especially in today's society. More and more people are going towards the internet, and it's easier to not meet in person, especially if you're miles and miles apart and not on the same campus. And then you can use this time to do your own separate research, and then you can bring up minor questions or ideas and just have easy general communication back and forth. Sharing files can be the hardest part of virtual collaboration. So you want to look for some apps that allow you to share these files with other groups. And one important thing is to make sure that members can edit these shared files so that if you see a typo, you don't have to send it back and be like, there's a typo in the third paragraph. You can simply just fix it real quick for them, and then it's no big deal. And keeping accountable is a major part of group collaborations. And one thing we recommend is to set a manager to keep the work flowing. The manager can set the deadlines and enforce them, and he just generally keeps the people in check, and he makes sure everyone's doing their role and he tracks their progress. And you can use apps that allow you to view the progress on the documents, so that makes being the manager even easier. The best way we found to collaborate is Google Drive. In Google Drive, you get 15 gigabytes of cloud storage for free, and it has documents, presentations, and spreadsheets that you can all work on and see at the same time. And it links easily to Gmail, so you can share it with people who aren't using Google Drive. And really, it's super effective, and it's also very simple. And there's a chat box in it to communicate. And one of the big perks it has is that it works across all platforms. So if you're working with a big group, obviously not everyone's going to have a Windows or a Mac. You can cross-collaborate. The thing we used to collaborate for our program was Slack. It's really, really simple and it's very effective. And the main reason we chose it is because it was already in use by everyone on the team. And it's great for communicating, but it's not great for working on files together. So really you can't work on files at all together. And there's no cloud storage, so it's not the best option, but it's an easy option and can be very effective depending on what you're doing. Dropbox is another good option if you want to go that route. You get 2 gigabytes of free cloud storage, and it also works like Google Drive, that it works across all platforms. And it also has its own email app, and then it makes communication easy, and you can save and share various documents really easily too. And then Microsoft Cloud Drive and iCloud Drive are another option, but their major downfall is that they only work for their respective platforms. And so you don't want to use these in a big group project because then you won't be able to share them across platforms and it can really mess you up. So in conclusion, when you want to collaborate for a great project, you need to use software that can help you accomplish your goal. And then have your manager and your whole team, you want to communicate and manage your time to make sure you meet all your deadlines. And if you can work in person, you can get more out of your work and it'll be faster and easier. And if you can't work in person or you don't want to, you can use any of the apps or software we suggested, and it can really save you some time.